I want to show you an article that NPR wrote about Damar Hamlin, the NFL player who everybody's been talking about since his collapse on the field during a game. And they wrote this soon after saying, did Damar Hamlin experience commotio cordis? What to know about the rare phenomenon? And right at the top, they say, while Hamlin's team and family have yet to confirm exactly what happened, many of the doctors following his case online have narrowed it down to one likely cause, commotio cordis. Now, when I read this, what I read is first, we don't know what the hell is going on because no one close enough to him has confirmed it. But some doctors who we might agree with are saying online something that we think is safe enough to report. So we'll just write an entire article about it. And this is how long this freaking thing is. I mean, they go into like the history behind commotio cordis, the strategies to prevent it. I mean, your likelihood of getting it. It's like I could have gotten a PhD after reading this. In this, even though like I said, like the fourth line is we have no idea what happened to the guy, but we're going to tell you that it probably was this because just some doctors that we've read online are saying it. All right. When somebody like you then writes a book where you're investigating something and you actually, you're looking at confirmable data and granted, okay, maybe you don't yet have like the smoking gun. I don't know. Maybe you say you do, but let's just say like
as far as I'm concerned, I do when we're investing accordingly, but that's fine.
Okay, so but they might say, all right, but you still don't have a link, like a direct. We still need more time. We need more 5 years, 10 years, or whatever. Like let's just say, let's play that. Let's go down that route for a second. I don't understand why like NPR or CNN, they do this all the time too. They can contextualize events however they want and feed you whatever their theory is, and they're just doing journalism. But like somebody else, when they start asking questions like you're a conspiracy theorist. What do you make of that?
Well, that's great. Let's talk about what I did. Let's talk about, well, first of all, I identify as a conspiracy theorist and my pronouns are told you so. But anyways, I digress.
Saw that online. That was pretty good.
My whole career, I was what was called a stock conspiracy theorist. What was my job as an investor? My job was to get into a stock before the rest of the crowd. How does one do that? One comes up with an investment thesis that most everyone doesn't see yet. And the perception is X, but I see the reality is Y. I buy the stock, and then the whole herd's perception will change to my reality, okay? And what's going to happen is they're going to call me crazy. They're going to call me loony. During the dot-com bust, I was out warning people early on. That's how I got a job at BlackRock. They said I was crazy. During the real estate bubble, I said this is going to end badly. I was crazy. I was a conspiracy theorist. So this is nothing new to me. And this is how people make money on Wall Street. They bet on a deductive, reasoned analyst mosaic thesis. And if they're wrong, they sell the stock. And over time, your thesis is either becomes more prevalent or less prevalent. And if it's less prevalent, you cut your losses and move on. So I wear that like a badge. So you can call me a conspiracy theorist. What I find interesting about the NPR article is this. They said some doctors online. Did they cite any of the doctors? Did they have quotes? Okay. Not one quote.
Let's go through it just to be fair. Let's go through. Well, they have quotes from people that they interviewed. But they didn't put like under that. They didn't say these are the doctors online that are talking about it, but they did go and interview some people.
All right.
Yeah. Like, who's this? Christopher Madias, the director of New England Cardiac Arrhythmia Center at Tufts.
Great. Well, look, I will tell you this. They went directly for a comment to him, but I doubt there was a lot of internet chatter regarding that specific. They should at least cite the sources.